Howdy Darks! It's Unchatter time. It's weekend time. It's time for something mostly different from what we've been doing. Today's an art stream. Hooray! I've done a crafting stream, but I haven't done like an actual just sit down and paint kind of a deal. And that's what today's gonna be. Cause why not? Cause why not? Not a whole lot to that. I guess the backstory is that my partner did a fun painting project for their cat. So now I kind of want to do the same thing but for my cat so that the two paintings can kind of live side by side and kind of complement each other. So I'll be replicating someone else's art project essentially. I was going to say art style, but I don't know that that's entirely true because it's not just freehand painting. That's not what we're in today. Because I'm no good at just like sitting down and painting something. That's not a thing that I'm really good at. So what this is, it's like a fakey paint by numbers, which I think is a cool idea. We were thinking about paint by numbers. I think what happened was we did a paint by numbers, like an actual paint by numbers at one point, and it was fun. And we were like, there's no reason you need to buy a kit, right? You don't need to buy someone else's paint by numbers to paint by numbers. So we looked on the internet and found there's like some software and things that are for taking a photo and turning it into a paint by numbers. And that's cool and all. They didn't work exactly how we wanted. It was still a lot of fiddling and color matching. A lot of the stuff that I was hoping would be kind of automated away where you have to sit there and fiddle with it anyway. So we'll be doing it the analog way. This won't be a computerized process at all. Basically, I'm taking a photo of Jezebel, of the cat, who is right here. She'll make herself known, I'm sure. And we'll be basically transposing that shape onto a substrate. It's a wooden board, not a canvas, but you know, our canvas is a piece of wood essentially. We'll be transposing the shape onto that, and then basically just color matching and kind of, you know, putting the colors where they go. But the style is going to be very similar. It's going to be, you know, little blobs of color in various shapes, and then it all comes together to make a cohesive whole. You know, you'll see. I hope. Hopefully this works. I have not done this exact kind of thing before. I'm basically doing what my partner did and what they told me they did. So I'm hoping that it all kind of works. But at the very least, we'll be able to sit here and chill, right? You might also be getting double microphone. The crafting setups is still a little strange. So I apologize for any audio weirdness, but I've been fiddling with it all day, so hopefully it's actually good. I think we're in good shape. So yeah, we're basically gonna go over there and get to work on it and just sit here and chill. We'll see who comes by. If anything, I'll just be sitting here on my own painting a picture of my cat because it's Saturday. I don't know. I think that sounds fun. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Today's episode is brought to you by the rainbow, the entire spectrum of colors, most of which we will not be using because Jezebel is a black cat. And by you clicking all the buttons down there and following and liking and hanging out and lurking in my chat and hanging out my Discord and joining my V-Rising server and all that kind of good stuff. That's the spectrum that I'm playing on right now. So I appreciate all y'all who are here and lurking and watching the VODs. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming by. So yeah, let's do the thing. I think this is working. You won't be seeing my face for most of today. But yeah, I'm gonna move over there real quick. Okie dokie. I sure am hoping that I'm being heard. I can see the green lines on my computer, but you know, there's no one here to actually tell me if anything is wrong, so you know, just normal things. Me just macking the camera. I think everything's about where I want it to be. But here, you can see, here's the cat. Here's the thing we'll be doing. The real trick to this, I think, is that I have a picture here where Jezebel is in the pose that I want her to be in. But this is not the color scheme that I want, right? I'm not going to be just taking these colors verbatim and putting them into the painting. So step number one is to get the shape onto our board here. Here's our board. And I have a piece of carbon transfer paper, as I think what this amounts to. So we're going to transpose our shape onto there, and then we will be basically color matching by hand very slowly and painfully in order to make all the colors right. I also got, you can see up here in the corner of my stream here, I have a little slideshow of reference for you. I'll be pulling that up to kind of reference the color matching when we get to the point of actually painting stuff. But I wanted you to be able to see it too, so that's just going to be playing. We're working on our cat, so there's our pictures of cat to keep us company, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to use a pencil because it has, you know, a mechanical pencil because it has a nice fine point to it, and I'm going to trace all of the lines. I'm going to trace, you know, the outside, but also the borders between all these colors that we want to differentiate when we actually paint it. And my partner, who has done this before, told me that using a pencil is nice because then you can actually see on, you know, this picture where you've drawn and keep track of things. So this is kind of a sacrificial printout of our cat that we'll be using as to get the shape on there. And then from there we will be doing the painting. I think the first step is I'm gonna tape down the transfer paper so that it doesn't move around on us. I don't know, something like this totally works? Question mark? Not that this needs to be perfectly straight, but whatever. And of course this top part has just a tail. I think that's fine. Then I want to tape this on top as well, I think. And I also want to leave enough room down here at the bottom to kind of write her name. So I think we're going to go basically up to the top here. Here's the top of our board. So we'll have, you know, a good inch of blank space up the top above her ears, and then I think this will be enough room for her name down here. And we're not going to do like the table or, you know, the monitor in the back there. This is just going to be cat on kind of a solid color background. What we're going to be going for here. And then this way she's pretty centered in the photo. I think I'm just going to center the photo itself horizontally. Kind of call it good. I think it goes there. this just works without having to fiddle with it too much. Okay. There. I don't really know how much pressure to use here. It's just... Oh, that worked out real nice. Okay. Or did I tear through? Okay, cool. And if I go through, you know, a couple different layers, I guess I want to fill up the tape a tiny bit to check. I just want to make sure I'm actually making marks before I go totally ham. Oh yeah, okay, cool. This is gonna work out nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna start with her outline. And of course, Jezebel being her magnificent, fluffy self means there aren't a whole lot of real hard lines, especially on, you know, the outside here. So I think we're gonna be taking, I mean, some of this is gonna be just, you know, artistic license, but we'll be doing some zigzags. I think I'm also planning on like some of these single hair whiskers. Like she has these ridiculous body whiskers, torso whiskers for some reason. Those are gonna be, we're gonna come back after the fact and you know, paint those in by hand. So those won't be, I'm not gonna trace all these, like her whiskers, I'm not gonna bother with right now. All these individual, like the hairs coming out at the very end, I'm not gonna worry about, but like this, I'm gonna try to get kind of the jaggedness of the edge itself in there. That's the idea. And we'll see. And up here we have my monitor coming back here, but I think her head is like this, I guess. Yeah. We're just gonna go for it. And of course my hand is gonna cast a shadow. Gonna make it all harder. We'll do it like this. I'll try to be fairly precise here. Some of these colors are quite thin. She's got this at the very outside of her hair, of her ear is black, but then like the inside of her ears definitely pink. Definitely want to capture all that, don't I? Here. There'll be plenty of fudging. Or she's got like this, basically has rim lighting. Her ear tufties. How tiny details am I going to replicate here? Oh, we'll see how many of those lines I ignore. But I probably want to over mark, because you can't always ignore lines, right? It's easier to ignore a line that you draw than to try and come back and figure it out later. So fuzzy. Well, we'll see what happens. Corners of her ears are weird. She's got these weird little fleshy folds, right? Trying to parse what is her hair and what is the background. That's monitored. I'm going like this. My goodness. It's just all fluff. Which direction do you want to cheat things in? I think we're gonna go like kind of her first splaying out on the desk there. Little foots. I'm not gonna do the shadow of the tail. I'm just gonna do the tail itself. So I think it's gonna be like this. And it is quite bushy here at the end. No. And she has got a full-on corona. It's not so far. Oh my goodness. It's like a tree. Okay. Well, that's the border. We'll see how much of that I go back on. It's gonna look totally different as like hard, explicit lines than it is like fluff, right? And I did her ear tufts on one ear. Definitely want to get them on both, I think. Much less visible here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely this color border. And I have zero confidence in all this, but we're just gonna go with it. She's got a left there. Quite tack. Different colors in here. Okay, well we can do like, let's do like eyes face out. Because these at least are real explicit line. Some of these I'm just gonna draw like little lines. Hard to... they're so thin. Which details do I try to capture as actual color? I did mine, it was rather arbitrary, so don't fret too much. Yeah, there's definitely some arbitrariness going on here. It's fine, it's an arbitrary creature to start with. Okay, and the whole region is pretty dark, I would say. Thanks. Okay, when I'm kind of picking out different. I mean, it's all just shades of gray. I hate to make a 50 Shades of Grey reference, but it might be appropriate for this creature. What have I gotten myself into? It's starting to make sense. Like, this isn't all one color, right? There's like 5 colors in there, but I don't see any borders. Of course, all these whiskers I'm kind of ignore for the moment. Back for them. Pink. Also, draw them. But I have them as reference. This whole outside halo. I think the very outside is gonna be one color. Gosh. Have a flip kind of a thing. Basically all I'm doing, I'm, you know, tracing a line between two colors, and then I can see, I don't know if you can see the actual lines that I'm making. I can see the lines just, you know, against the light. I'm, you know, basically looking at a shape and saying, are there more than one color in there? And if there is, then I split it out. Going on at this point. If all of my little shapes have only one color each, we will call it a success. Of course, like, some of them are real small. Neck fluff. Definitely want to get neck fluff. I did some whiskers on this side. I guess I should also do that. Not going the full length, obviously, but we'll get those in. It'll be like the last thing we do. Of course, I'm going to paint over those lines. Oh well. Down here, her corona is definitely more faint. Here, it might just be like the very edges of all these tips are a different color. I don't know. Well, we'll see. That doesn't look too bad. Probably. Yeah. What a ridiculous looking creature.
Run. Keep going. 5. We must be near the island.
There the island.
I'll get you there.
Really, the question is, how many of these colors am I actually gonna blend? I'm marking these lines like I'm gonna put in 15,000 different colors, but my eyeballs are only gonna differentiate 10 of them. A bunch of them ended up being the same color for me. That makes sense. I mean, it's better to draw lines while I have it all lined up, right? I can always ignore a line that I drew. think it's starting to make sense. Hello, hello, hello. Gonna lurk while I eat lunch. Sounds good. I'm drawing a cat, or I'm tracing a cat. And I'm fudging everything because holy cow, this is a fuzzy creature, as you well know. I'm mostly just kind of trying to make some calls as to where the borders of colors are. What a fluff. Nothing to make you appreciative of how fluffy your creature is by trying to actually depict it. It's like this is all... It's large blocks of the same color, but there are so many whiskers and such covering it. It's like a complete mix of the two different colors. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to put down like just a block of color and then just paint the whiskers on top of everything afterwards and trust that it'll work out. Because there's really no use marking every single one of these. I mean, that's a lot of lines. It's gonna look like a stained glass thing. A lot of jagged lines. I want to make sure I don't miss anything that I care about. I think there's ultimately already more sections in here that I'm gonna do in practice. Okay, I think I have traced out a cat. Nothing's popping out at me. I think I'm gonna call it good. And now for the reveal. To see what we've actually done here. I see a bunch of lines. And ta-da! Wow! Look at that! Oh, I kind of like it. I mean, it looks like her. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I think that turned out good. I mean, we're a long way from finished, but I see the creature in there, right? I mean, she's staring at me. She looks like she wants food. She looks like she wants to murder me, so I think I got it. And these marks are nice and clear. I guess they smudge a little bit, but if I really try to, but I mean, that was pretty minimal. I wasn't pressing very hard. That the transfer paper A plus. I definitely like that. I'm gonna go to the restroom and grab some water, and then we're gonna start mixing paints. My God! Oh no! Okay, I'm back. I guess I can just... I still want to have this picture as reference, even though I'm not going to take colors from it. It'll help me know which color is supposed to be which. Problem. Pretty cool too. Anyone want this? We'll place that there so she can stare at me just off camera. Okay, so that's one nightmare down. Yeah, I like this positioning. I think there's room down here for her name, right? Got nice space on all the edges. I think the size the size came out perfect. I'm quite happy with that. But now the thing is, we have to start from light to dark, right? There's gonna be a whole dang thing. She has a lot of like white wispy tufts, white with a little bit of orange, I think is what we were deciding it was. Like a lot of, I guess I want to be able to paint a thing on this board. Yeah. We have like these kind of tufts. Like everything looks blue in this picture, but in reality it's going to be more black and orange, what her true colors are. But like these tufts, I think we want to start all those, which is gonna be real fun. I think maybe our first question is what is that color, right? We have all of our reference here. I can pull up the reference on my own as well. But like her real light orangey colors I want to capture, which will be cool being colorblind at all. Here we go. This fancy paint pad thing here. And we were thinking with this, I have all these acrylic paints here. Mars orange plus white, we were thinking. He has spots where like like fleshy spots. I guess the inside of her ears are really all that shows in this angle. The spots on top of her ears are like between her eyes and her ears. In certain angles, you can like see her flesh through the fur, but I don't think you can with this angle here. Brushes. We have some. These. And probably that. Good stuff. First one looked really good. Also, what was the name of that orange color? It sounded like ass orange to me. Mars orange. What this is. Yeah, my mic is all off to the side here. I think I'm gonna take this Mars orange, this ass orange, and light it up with some white. And I guess we'll see what happens. I think there's gonna be some salmon involved, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same color or if it's just like adjacent colors. This is the part where I get out of my depth real fast, though. So, we'll see. Has this one even been opened? Yes. Yes, it has. Down a bit. This one's gonna be more brown, I think. Well, I don't know. What color is that? I think she's got more like orange and this orange yellow. Tiny bit, right? It's got such a peculiar color. That looks better. Not that anyone on stream can really tell. Now it's a question of where does that color go? I think that's not bad. For her, like really it's these middle tufts are like the most orangey orange, I think. So if we're talking like, see now the question is like, I drew a shape here, what does that actually correlate to? Not like one. Thanks. We're just gonna go for it. We have to come back and adjust things we can. Especially with these lighter colors, might have to come back and give them a second coat anyway. I'm gonna try to give a nice coat. This, maybe that one's a little bit darker, but then okay, and then our tuft down here, I'm gonna say is like even more white. And like the corona's pretty white. It has like back here, there's more orangey. Say, yeah, I don't know. My confidence in everything is 0 as usual. I guess things can always be darkened, right? Not that. I think I want to do here. I'm gonna make some dots so I can know know where I'm going. I think here, then... Yeah, I guess in here. Down here. I don't know. This might be darker down here. Let's start with those. Oops. Start with those two. That might be. That's already more paint than I have mixed here. Well, there's some orangey bits. And I want to do like their spots are like basically white. I don't think I want to do just straight white, right? I want to add a little bit of color to it. Pink. Let's do a tiny dab of the Mars orange. Not too bad. Definitely very nearly white. Kind of pink to my eyes, but I didn't add any red in there. This is brownish. Gonna go for it. She's got her tuft down here, right? I think it's this. That is very nearly white. Probably out here on her tail. Find a good one of her tail. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that is even lighter than that. I think the bits around her eyes are about the same color. Okay, and then probably like this whole front tuft is all very light colored just because of the lighting of it. All gonna get the same thing essentially. Right. This one's pretty light. Drew all these jagged lines. I'm not gonna be able to paint sharp corners like I drew in here for the most part. Probably this whole... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that whole chunk. Okay. Now what? Probably like... Okay. He has so many of these light colored areas, but they're all different light colored areas. Okay, can I zoom? Here we go. Oh, and like in here. Of course, it's so light that we probably want a coats. I'm gonna say... Basically, I want like a spectrum of oranges, right? Of light oranges. Because this is the most orange he gets, I would say. This is actually like, now that it's dry, it is quite orange, I would say. So I want like a couple of shades between these two. I think I'm just gonna... I mean, that's just gonna be white with more orange, right? different color. Very slightly, but I guess that's what I want, right? Like these spaces that are like the same space, same thing, just slightly different color. Deciding what colors are what is not a thing I'm built for. I'm gonna go back and forth between these two lighter colors with this out. Okay. Yeah. I hope this is gonna work out. We'll see. Can't forget her super orange bits on her forehead. With this little triangle up here. Bottom of her lip. Up it's a hair. I guess getting little fuzzies trapped in the paint would be appropriate. Okay, probably like out here. Okay, I mean, we are just in full-on winging it mode at this point. I think I want another, I think I want something between these two. Something just slightly orangier for like some of these, the bits that are on the edges of the orange bits. think I want a little bit of yellow in there. Tiny bit. I think that's what I want. Of course, the difference between the paint when it's wet and the paint when it's dry is just enough. I think like in here. Whoops. Put my finger in it. I have zero confidence in these colors, but I think they're in relation to each other. They're okay. I have no idea if they're going to come out okay when it's all done. It's hard to imagine because, like, most of this is going to be really dark. Like, a lot of these big sections are going to be just straight black. It's hard to imagine what these colors are going to look like in the context of really dark spaces. We'll come back and fix it if we have to. what time is it? I don't want to start on like the blacks and browns yet, because I won't get very far in the next 20 minutes. But I can do... I wanted a little bit of salmon in the inside of her ears. See, like I feel like these colors ended up being kind of salmon. Less bronzy and more salmony. But that could just be my eyeballs, and I have no idea. I just need like a little bit of... Oh, we've never used brown? Wow. Pretty good color. Obviously very different color. I think there are places on her that have that color. Maybe the smart thing would be like mix all the colors, or at least a good handful of colors, just so that I could see them on the palette next to each other and make sure like that their values in relation to each other are good. Brown is the Pidgey of colors. I mean, this is chocolate, right? That's the one I used. And then there's brown, and then there's chocolate. Neither of which have been used. Yeah, brown has also never been used. There's also like gray. She also does like maybe it should be like orange and gray. Of orange and white. That's just a different brown. But it's a gray brown, I guess. I want to paint the blacks. I want to go from dark to light, but I know that that's not smart. I feel like I would know what colors should look like better if I call the black. That'll be a good one for sure. I don't know. And there's also like black and brown, right? Black and chocolate. Yeah, and there's probably like a darker version of that too. Probably like a mostly black, but a tiny bit brown. And then also just... Those I'm a little more confident in. Those look like Jezebel colors. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to go for it. And then if I have to come back for these lighter ones and change them and just do a second coat of maybe more orangey orange, more of a like a darker orange, I guess. We can always come back and fix them. I'd rather not, but you know, that's how that goes. Like this gray orange, I think this gray orange makes sense. The gray orange and the brown orange. I feel like that should be my replacement for these, but I don't know. It'll be vibrant at least. Ooh. My next lightest color, right? Even that's still pretty light. I don't know. I so don't know. I guess I know I want a little bit of salmon in her ears. I, I can say that with a little bit of confidence. A little dab of salmon. Probably just going to be good on its own. See, it's already so getting close, isn't it? The inside is just a tiny bit darker. That's a... tiny bit. I mean, way too much. And maybe that's fine, because like literally everything else is going to be very, very dark, right? So these are the contrasty bits. I feel like these feel pink to my eyes, but who knows what my eyes are doing. I guess I haven't done like orange and black. I did I did black and gray, I did orange and gray, I did black and a little bit of gray. So what if I do orange? Little bit of orange. Mostly a dark brown. Okay. Oh, I can't tell the difference between this and like this. Just a slightly lighter black. I don't know if I'm seeing orange tones in it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I'm gonna come back to it next time with some fresh eyes. I hope I can make sense of it. I mean, I'm satisfied with the shape, right? The geometry of it, I think, is pretty what I expect. Just a matter of the matching the colors, right? So we'll see. I know going from light to dark is the smart thing, but I also kind of want to get like some of the big, like the spots that I'm more confident about are all the darker spots. That's my problem. So I want to get all the things that I know in place, and then I feel like at that point I would know better what all the other things would look like. Maybe that's what's going to happen next time. I know, like, this whole big section in here is black. This big, like, under her chin is going to be black. Like the tops of her feet, the bottom of the tail. There's some big spots on her face that are going to be like this big spot and this big spot. Those are all going to be like just black. And then everything else is just a shade of black between black and gray and orange. That's everything that's left. Aside from little spots that I probably missed. And like her eyes. Her eyes are pretty just orange. 90K. I really don't know at this point. So I think I'm gonna call it a day and let my eyeballs reset to it. Always a good thing to do. And I'm hungry, so, you know. Okay, hello. I'm over here now. Okay, well, how is that for a stream? That was an art stream. Me having zero confidence in something. You want to see the creative process? It's me going, I don't know, for 3 hours. Oh my god. Come by next week. Come by on next Saturday. And I'm gonna keep bashing my head against this. I'm hoping I'll meditate on it a bit. I'll think about where I want the colors to be. Maybe I'll try mixing some colors off stream so I can like walk into the stream with some mixed colors, and I'll know a little bit more about what I'm doing. So I'm not just hemming and hawing the whole dang time. Really, if I knew what colors I was doing, then I could bust this out real quick, right? It's all pretty straightforward except for the color matching, which that's a me thing. It was a very, very chill stream. Good. I mean, it was chill for me too. I enjoy this. I do enjoy this. I want it to look good, you know? I want to properly represent the creature here. So we'll see how close we get. Come by this next week on Monday and then possibly Thursday. We're gonna be wrapping up Dyson Sphere. Our Dyson Sphere itself is very, very close to being done. We're just hunting achievements at this point. So, and waiting for it to finish. So that's gonna be done soon. Come by next Saturday. We're gonna be painting our cat some more. And then beyond that, I don't know, some question marks. We might get a V Rising stream in here at some point. I don't know, maybe. I was looking at another Crab's Treasure, looked kind of fun. I don't know. And then we're expecting some new games coming out in the next couple of months too, so we'll be checking that out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out with me and keeping me company. I would have only gone slightly more insane if I was doing this completely alone, so I do appreciate you being here. Today's episode was sponsored by a rainbow, the thing that I cannot discern, but also by you hanging out and clicking buttons and keeping me company and lurking and the Discord and preying on the villagers and V Rising with me. I appreciate you all being here, and yeah, have a good rest of your weekend. Don't forget to stay kind.